At 10-4, the San Francisco 49ers head to Charlotte, North Carolina to take on the Carolina Panthers, who sit at 6-8. The 49ers have clinched a playoff berth, and now they are fighting for a first-round bye. The Panthers are clinging to outside playoff hopes, as Cam Newton will be taking on Brady Johns in the battle of the mobile quarterbacks. John Harbaugh and the 49ers will have their second straight postseason appearance this year after missing out on, 4 straight years. And Ron Rivera, well, he just hopes to get his team up to about 500 before the season is over, as Dwayne Harris is back to return. Brandon McManus will be kicking this one off, and from there we will be underway. So McManus will make the approach. We shall begin with a kick that is about 1 yard deep. It's going to be returned. Parker out to the 20, makes a cut, stays on his feet, and Brandon McManus spears him in the back of the legs. He'll be stopped after 27 yards, and that is where Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers will start from. And here he comes. Cam Newton, 65%, 3,300 yards, 20 touchdowns, 9 interceptions on the season, but they are not racking up wins. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They come out in the wing T pistol set. It's going to be an inside give to Justin Forsett, and he'll pick up 6 on that carry. Coming up is 2nd and 4 from their own 44-yard line, now working out of the more traditional shotgun. Devin Funchess in motion. Newton rolls out to his left, throws for Forsett, who makes the grab and is stopped a couple inches shy of the first. Sticking back to the pistol, 3rd and 1 from the 47-yard line. Newton. Play action fake, looks over the middle for Devin Funchess, who breaks a tackle from Malcolm Jenkins. And Cam Newton is 3 for 3 to start things off. They're deep into San Francisco territory. Continue on the play action fake. It's a run to the left. It's complete to Greg Olsen. And that is going to be another first down through the air. Olsen's first reception of the ballgame. 1st and 10, give is to Forsett. Breaks a tackle on the blitzing corner, Brandon Boykin. But he is still brought down for no gain. 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. Newton with a handoff to Forsett. Forsett cuts it back and is brought down by Tyler Gordon. Picks up 6 on the ground, setting up a 3rd and 4 from the 9. Newton in the shotgun. Scrambles to avoid pressure. Rolls out and is stopped shy of the first. Eric Reid with the stop. Cousins on the hold. The field goal is up and it is good. And the Panthers take an early 3-0 lead on the opening possession of the ballgame. And here comes Brady Johns, 64%, 3,000 yards, 23 touchdowns to 13 interceptions on the season. Starting out from their own 21-yard line. Jamal Alden in the backfield. The give is to Alden. And Jamal Alden with a great cut to juke out Jimmy Ward. It's going to be a gain of about 9.5. 2nd and inches. Handoff Alden. And he is brought down in the backfield. That is Chris Long for a loss of 1. 3rd and 1 from the 30. Handoff Alden. Runs hard right behind TJ Clemmings and picks up the first on the ground. 1st and 10 from the 33. Play action fake. Johns. Flush from the pocket, rolls out to his right, steps up and airs it deep for Nate Hill, who is gone. He gets away from Jimmy Ward, actually from Major Wright, and that is going to be a huge, so that like 67-yard touchdown. Look at this pass from Brady Johns to Nate Hill. It was an absolute strike downfield, and it is now 7-3 off of the blown coverage. Panthers trying to answer back. Newton on the play action fake. Looking around, rolls out, throws for Greg Olsen in stride. Olsen has running room and takes a shot from Jamal McNeal. But Newton is 5 for 5 for 86 yards to start things off. He is picking apart this zone defense. 2nd and 13, give us to Forsett. Forsett accelerates past the line, and he'll pick up 6, setting up a 3rd and 7 from the 49ers' 43. Newton coming out from under center. He's going to drop back, looks around, throws for Joseph Fourier, and it's broken up. Darius Motes in on coverage, and following a 49ers 3-and-out, Panthers are back at it. 3rd and 4, screen to Forsett. He is stopped by Aaron Lynch in the backfield. And it's another 3 and out. So back-to-back punts for each team. Jamal Alden gets the counter. Can't get around the edge. And he's going to be dropped for a loss of 2. 3rd and 12 from the 29-yard line. Johns in the shotgun. Looks around, throws up the seam for Nate Hill, but he cannot hold on. Johns is 1 for 4 to start this game off, and they're forced to punt yet again. The second quarter, 2nd and 11. Newton is going to step up and run with it. And Cam will slide right before the first. A late block from Cole Beasley almost sprung him even further. 3rd and 3 from the 26. Newton looking around, throws for Olsen, and it's broken up. Jamal McNeal got his hand in on that. And following another 49ers quick 3 and out, the Panthers are right back to it. 2nd and 10. Newton has a lot of time, tries to escape, and is sacked! Aaron Lynch with his 2nd sack of the ball game, setting up a 3rd and 17 from the 13. Newton looks over the middle, throws for Greg Olsen. It's a low throw. He had to go down to make the play. And the Panthers are stopped shy of the first and are forced to punt again. 1st and 10, quick slant to Nate Hill, as Nate Hill has the first down. Brady Johns is 3 for 6 to start this game off. 1st and 10 from the 39, quick pass to Kris Arnold. There's a flag thrown as Arnold is brought down after a gain of about 8. We'll see who it is on, and it looks like it's coming back. Seems like it's going to be a hold on the 49ers. It is indeed, and it's going to go against Alex Boone, the left tackle. Sets up a 1st and 20. Now 2nd and 18 from the 32-yard line. Alden is in. Single back set. Give us to Alden up the middle. And Jawan Alden lowers his shoulder, and he'll pick up 9. 3rd and 9 from the 41-yard line. Johns looks around, airs it deep for Nate Hill, but it's broken up. A great defensive play to prevent the reception. And we head down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 9 from their own 21-yard line. Cole Beasley in motion. Newton looking around, rolls out to his right, throws for Greg Olsen, who makes the grab in front of Jaquiski Tart. A flag is thrown as well, and add insult to injury. It's roughing the passer on Malcolm Jenkins. That's going to set them up. Instead of being on their own 39, they're now in 49ers territory with 1:54 left in the half. Cole Beasley back in motion. Newton throws to Beasley, who has just about enough for a first down as they're almost in field goal range. 2nd and inches from the 36. Newton drops back, quick pass to Greg Olsen, holds on through contact from Tyler Gordon. That's a first down as well. Coming out with 3 wide. 4 wide, actually. Handoff to Forsett, and Justin Forsett is stuffed. Eric Reid getting into the backfield. That's a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. The clock is ticking. Newton going to drop back. Steps up, throws for Fourier, and it's broken up again. This time Tyler Gordon on the pass breakup. 3rd and 12 from the 36. Newton in the shotgun. He's going to look around. Doesn't see anybody open, and it's almost intercepted. That should have been picked, intended for Devin Funchess. Instead, the Carolina Panthers get away with a break. A field goal attempt from 54 yards out is just barely good, and we are going to head into the half with the score San Francisco 7, Carolina 6. We're not even going to take any time. We're jumping right into the second half of play. The 49ers get the football in the second half, and they will be returning. As the kickoff goes to Le'Veon Duncan, he will return it from about 3 yards deep. Duncan makes a cut, spins, breaks a tackle, and is crushed by Spencer Ware, and Le'Veon Duncan is shaken up. Only got out to the 16-yard line after the broken tackle because he started to go backwards. But that is going to be a big injury if he's hurt for any extended period of time. 2nd and 8 from the 34-yard line. Brady Johns in the shotgun. Terrence Harper in. Bernie Lauderdale left with a shoulder injury as well. As pressure from the side, and Brady Johns is sacked. Gianni Mason, the second-year corner, getting in on the blitz. 3rd and 18 from the 25. Johns, he's going to try to step up and is sacked. Luke Kuechly got past DeAndre Pearson. That's one of those things that you have to watch out for. Without Wes Dorsey in the lineup, DeAndre Pearson is not as good of a center, and he probably would have been able to hold that block just a little bit longer for Brady Johns to step up and run with it and maybe get close to a first down. Either way, he is not healthy, so Pearson is in. 3rd and 6 from the 40. Newton is going to roll out, throws, and it's almost intercepted again. Malcolm Jenkins should have picked that one off. Instead, it's going to be another punt away for the Panthers as they avoid disaster. 3rd and 3 from the 27-yard line. Lauderdale is back in, and he's going to pick up the first on the option. 1st and 10 from the 32. Handoff Elgin Armstead. Armstead breaks the tackle. Elgin Armstead into the open field. One man to beat, and he is gone. 68 yards. Elgin Armstead with an incredible run, incredible burst. It looks like he's finally healthy once again. As you can watch one more time, no one on that Panthers defense had any chance of catching up with Armstead in the open field, and his elusiveness and ability to break tackles seems to be returning very well. That's definitely something to watch for the playoffs. He is dynamic, especially paired with Jamal Alden. 2nd and 1. Cam Newton now down by 8. Airs it deep down the sideline, and it's intercepted! Jamal McNeal with the pick intended for Devin Funchess. That's his first interception of the game, even though he should probably have 3 already. 2nd and 9 from the 40-yard line. Drag to Martavis Bryant. Bryant with a beautiful cut to get around in the corner, and he's going to pick up a first. They come out in the Wildcat from midfield. Elgin Armstead in motion. Alden with the keeper. Jawan Alden with a little bit of a stutter step makes a cut, and Jawan Alden will pick up about 12. 15 carries for 49 yards. He's had a rough go of things, but Elgin Armstead, as that secondary back, has had a really good game. 1st and 10. Complete to Nate Hill. Hill holds on through contact from 3 defenders, and a flag is thrown. They're going to get a little bit more out of it. It's going to be a roughing the passer penalty against the Carolina Panthers. It's a big penalty as it sets up 49ers at the 9-yard line instead of the 18. 1st and goal from the 9. Handoff Armstead. Elgin Armstead with a cut. Tries to get away but cannot escape fully. He does pick up 4. 2nd and goal from the 4. Offset eye. Johns pitches it to Armstead. He has green grass ahead of him, and he is in. Touchdown, 49ers. It is another rushing touchdown. It's Armstead's 2nd of the game, and it's 21-6. 1st and 10 from the 23. The Panthers trying to answer back. Keeper for Cam Newton, and Jawan Carey snuffs it out. A loss of 3. 2nd and 13 from the 20-yard line with a minute 50 left in the 3rd. Inside give to Forsett. Jawan Carey is not fooled. Got past the pulling guard, Andrew Norwell. Setting up a 3rd and 14 from the 19. Trips to his left. Newton looks around, steps up, airs it deep for Funchess, and it's intercepted again. Darius Motes with the pick this time around. And that is going to be great field position for the 49ers. 1st and 10 from the 49. Johns rolls out to his right. Tries to make a move. Gets away from Luke Kuechly, but puts the ball on the ground. That is a fumble recovered by Kuechly. Just a mistake by Brady Johns trying to do too much. 2nd and 10. Handoff Forsett, and Forsett is stopped for a loss. 3rd and 11 from the 44-yard line. Newton in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. Looks around, airs it deep again for Funchess, and he throws a 3rd interception in his direction. A flag is thrown. It's going to be against the Panthers, and it will be declined. But JT Ogletree with the pick. Cam Newton has a lot of trouble with his number 1 wide receivers. He's overly reliant on them, whether it be Kelvin Benjamin or Devin Funchess, and he pays the price yet again. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Inside give to Jamal Alden. Alden with a cut. Great vision as Jamal Alden picks up 14 yards. He's approaching 70 on the ground so far in this game. 2nd and 10, Elgin Armstead in from the 47-yard line. Johns in the single back. He's going to drop back. Doesn't like what he sees. He's going to roll out and run with it. Brady Johns is going to run towards the sideline. He fumbles, but it's out of bounds. So, crisis is averted. 4 carries, 53 yards on the game for Brady Johns. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Coming out in an empty set. Johns looks around, feels the heat up the middle, and Brady Johns is going to take off and run with it. Brady Johns is going to tiptoe his way down the sideline. Actually, sorry, now he has 5 rushes for 47 yards on the ball game. He stopped inches shy of the first. 2nd and inches from the 26-yard line. Johns is going to drop back, looks, throws for Felix Grant, the backup tackle out of Hawaii. Played a little bit of tight end at Hawaii. Definitely has the hands to play a little bit. Might not have the speed at this level. But either way, that's a big completion, as Bernie Lauderdale will not return this ball game. 1st and 10, Brady Johns looking for the fullback Deontay Jackson. That pass is broken up. Setting up a 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. Johns just in the play at the line of scrimmage. Hand off Elgin Armstead. Armstead breaks a tackle. Tries to get away, but Luke Kuechly is there to clean up the tackle. Missed by Gianni Mason. 3rd and 9 from the 14. With 9:04 left, Johns looks around, throws, and it's broken up. Kuechly probably could have picked it, but instead, as just another incompletion, Brady Johns 7 for 16 passing, 131 yards and a touchdown. As McManus will kick this one right up and through. It is an 18-point lead for the 49ers with 8:57 left. It's been a very interesting ballgame. It's been a defensive battle, especially on the side of the 49ers. They've been spectacular. 1st and 10 from the 40. Newton looking around, throws for Devin Funchess. Funchess gets away from the defense, and he's going to waltz his way into the end zone off the blown coverage. 60 yards for the score, and that makes it 24-13. It's still a 2-score game, but it's not as locked up as it was just a mere second ago. 1st and 10. Elgin Armstead with a cut and a spin. 7 carries, 104 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the ground for Elgin Armstead. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Johns looks around, throws for Nate Hill on the slant. Nate Hill with running room as he gets out to the 39-yard line. Johns 8 for 17 passing, 154 yards so far. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. I formation. It's a pitch to Elgin Armstead. Armstead gets around the edge, puts the ball on the ground, recovered by Deontay Jackson. It's going to be a gain of 7 technically for Deontay Jackson, but that's Armstead's 2nd fumble. Luckily, that was not recovered by the Panthers. 1st and 10, Jamal Alden in. Alden right up the middle, great blocking as he'll pick up 13 yards as he's approaching 100 yards on the ground as well. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line, trips to his left. Johns looks around, throws for Martavis Bryant, and Martavis Bryant will pick up 6, but he is shaken up on the play, and Martavis Bryant also will not return. 2nd and 4 from the 10. Jamal Alden with the handoff. Jamal Alden gets to the end zone. Touchdown 49ers, and that should clinch it. Final score is 31-13. The San Francisco 49ers roll over the Carolina Panthers thanks to 3 interceptions from Cameron Newton and a great running game by San Francisco. The team looks pretty good, but the injuries are a little bit of a concern. At 11-4, it's not certain whether they have clinched up a first-round bye or not. We'll see in a few minutes. But regardless, the Panthers scored 6 in the first half and 7 in the second half. The 49ers were just too much for them to handle as they improved to 11-4. The Panthers fall to 6-9. Neither team was any good on 3rd down. San Francisco was 20%, 2 for 10. Carolina was 3 for 14. Brady Johns 10 for 19, 156, a touchdown, 47 rushing yards, and 2 fumbles. Definitely needs to clean that up. And of course, Jawan Carey, 12 tackles and 4 tackles for a loss. Luke Kuechly, 5 tackles, a sack, a pass deflection, and 2 forced fumbles as well. In the season finale, we take on the 5-10 Detroit Lions from Ford Field. Wes Dorsey is out for the remainder of the season, as expected, and the Lions are without Russell Okung and Nick Foles. It's going to be important because that is their starting quarterback. We currently are tied with the Redskins and the Packers, technically, for the first round bye. I don't remember if we had a tiebreaker with the Redskins. I believe we did beat the Packers earlier in this season, so we should technically have the first round bye if we win, but it's not a guarantee. You guys can take a look at the rest of the stats for the Detroit Lions on your way out. That game will be coming to you guys on Saturday. First episode or first game of the playoffs will be on Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am Moonlight Swami, and I will be talking to you guys later. Peace out, Franchise Nation.